We get a forest dragon, a tree man, we get 2 treekin, great eagle, hawk riders and dryads. And that's before we've even built a waystone. Crazy stuff. We are able to move on Durthu, but we're going to wait for the waystone to complete so we get the full replenishment here. Strathslaith barely lost any men, so he can actually move and attack the Pillars of Grungni, which is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to start the siege there and get some equipment on the go so that when Durthu comes and joins us, we can just quite simply take it over. So that's going to be probably a sack and occupy. We have some research available, which is Hakon the Sunderer, but we don't want that yet. We do want, however, to get the Temple of Ereth Kael, which I believe is building at the Waterfall Palace, or at least we need to build it here in order to unlock that technology. So 2 turns will unlock this technology. That will allow us to move through to Cain the Bloody Hand God. That will then allow us to get the rest of our technologies, and all of our technologies will be complete, which will be pretty crazy moving forwards. As, yeah, generally, our armies are going to be pretty weak. But if we have a lot of men, that doesn't matter. And we do naturally run a deficit whilst playing the Wood Elves anyway. So we're going to ignore that research available. We should probably fix up the building at Barak Var, at least the Astray Lookout, so we have some more men there. And we will go ahead and end the turn. Oh, there goes one of Grimgor's armies. The orcs getting taken out. Greenskins have taken a beating. It's mainly because Clan Angrand is all over them. I'm kind of waiting for Karak Asgaraz to become a problem, like in the Crooked Moon tribe there. Like, they're definitely going to become an issue. And, oh, Snorko got wrecked. Wait, what? I think that was Grimgor Ironhide just got his army trashed. Either way, we are starting to absolutely crush all of the dwarves. Not Clan Angrand just yet. Because Clan Angrand has kind of swapped places with the orcs. It's funny because I feel like by the time that I start to invade the New World, I'm going to hit a brick wall. Oh wow. We have a battle at Averheim, which is a lot of beastmen. But we're going to quick save it and we're going to fight it on the battle map. I feel like we might be able to pull that off. We did pull off some pretty sick armies, or sick battles previously against the beastmen. We'll try again. We'll just have the Treekin mixed in with the Dryads. And then hopefully our Deepwood Scouts alongside the Hawk Riders can do quite a significant amount of damage with like a sort of rear charge. Although the reinforcements are coming in from the side, away from the initial army, which kind of makes me think that I should just sort of charge down here. Yeah, that's crazy. And we can also have just the Deepwood Scouts kind of sit in these forest areas and get the bonuses from being there. That's cool. I like that. Yep, let's go crush this initial army. We're going to target their infantry, not their leader. As much as I like targeting the leader like that. We're going to target their unarmored infantry.
Riders ready! Armed and ready, like the wind!
Right, let's get into their ranged forces with our Hawk Riders.
Deepwood archers! Panos, bless our aim! Death to all!
Oh, lovely.
Weapons loose!
We're doing loads of damage here. We've barely taken any damage ourselves.
Riders ready!
As soon as they run, they are off the field, so there we go. Doing well across the board here. We may as well attack those Ungor Spearmen herd.
Our bows are yours!
Yeah, this is going to be pretty easy actually. Especially if we've deleted this initial army. Right, we're going to have to run over here now with our Deepwood scouts so that we can turn the army around no problemo. And let's have the units sort of turn around here. Get the Treekin in position.
Bowman ready! Stand your
Come on, Bowman. Run over here.
We are tireless! Hunters!
We don't want those guys being engaged on the ground. Deepwood scouts, they got a long run to go. Let's charge forwards, help them out. Right, so the Hawk Riders gonna get into the back line here. While the Deepwood scouts do their job. Now we want them to skirmish. Might actually just be able to kill off this Beast Lord if I just target him with both of the units of Deepwood scouts. I don't know how we're not getting direct shots in there. There we go. Okay, that works.
Warriors of Ariel! Fire!
Come on, kill him off.
Fire!
Or not. Oh, they killed him. Okay, cool.
Your command. Let's hunt.
Right, let's get the eagle to fly into the back of them down here. The actual leadership of these beastmen is goddamn awful. Another lord that's dead as well. That's a full-blown chain route. Oh my god. I'm just going to end the battle because they're just going to keep attacking it anyway until they completely die out. Great stuff. Bye Shmi, thanks for coming along. $87 losses. I'm surprised actually how many kills these triads get. It's pretty insane. I'm going to release the captives for some more cash. It's a good way to get a lot of cash actually, those sort of defensive siege battles. We get a lot of cash from like post-battle loot. That's why you can run such a big deficit whilst playing as Argwylon. Alright, ambush discovered, enemy killed in battle. Lovely stuff. Durthu's pretty much fully replenished, thanks to the Waystone. Also going to be getting the gem mine here. in a couple of turns. Right, let's go ahead and destroy the Pillars of Grungni. Since the auto resolve's a bit naff, what I'm probably going to do is quick save it and fight it on the battle map. Let's go. So after we've destroyed the Pillars of Grungni, I might split my armies, I might not. It's probably a bad idea to split the armies. I feel like the dwarves are never actually going to get through to my main lands, so maybe we should just go through the mountains and take all of those provinces before we go towards the wastelands. Because we can quite simply avoid all of their armies and just set up waystones everywhere. That would just be really, really annoying. So our initial army is on the left, and our reinforcements are coming in on the left as well. Our tree can just go bash down the gates. I'm not going to worry about the battering ram. And all these dryads can quite simply put up ladders, so...
Hiding in wait.
Yep, that's good. Wild Riders with shields. I think I might just have them as far back as possible for now. And we will start the deployment, start the battle. Get our ladders up on these walls. Okay. Get the Glade Guards moving range. Along with the Waystalker. And then we'll have Strasslaith with his Treekin knock on the doors. Let's go!
It shall be done.
Right, more units arriving. We've got Durthu here, he's going to go knock on the gates as well with the Branch Wraith. These Dryads have 55 melee attack in battle actually. Pretty damn good. Now here comes the reinforcing archers. Let's get them into position. And we've got those Wild Riders there. And then we have our Treekin. Cool. So finally putting up some ladders. Starting to smash on the gates. And the last unit of Treekin there needs to be sent through the gate as well. You would not want to be on the other side of that gate at this point because there are so many Treekin set to come through it. That's going to be absolutely damn crazy. These Quarrelers not enjoying being engaged by my infantry there. Here we go. Break on through. Right, so time to go for a Crow Storm here. And we will do the same with Catra. We'll go for the Melkos Mystifying Miasma. We now actually have the Onslaught there as well. Pretty crazy. Let's just carry on through. All those units on the walls getting absolutely shreked. Climb up here where we can. Any units that can't climb up the ladders, I'll just send through the gate with Durthu. Right, go for another Crow Storm. And I'm actually very tempted to go for a Penumbral Pendulum, but I don't think there's much point. We may as well just keep going with the Melkos Mystifying Miasma. The AoE damage is absolutely insane. Probably Lifeblood up some of these Dryads. Let's do that. Right, with the towers captured, we can get our Wild Riders to come on through. Longbeard's there standing in the way of some of my Dryads. I might be able to get like all of my archers to fire on those Longbeards. That'd be pretty crazy. Those Longbeards won't be long for this world, if that is the case. Oh, a lot of friendly fire coming in there. Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a good idea.
Forward!
Either way, pretty much all of their units are routed. They've got the Grudge Thrower at the spawn. They've got these Longbeards left, and then they have these Longbeards as well, and that's pretty much it.
Bunnies and charms.
This poor little dude. Brock standing in there trying to do his best as all of these units come through the gate. I need to get the Wild Riders and stuff to just go for the attack onto the Grudge Thrower and the cannon there. On the walls, things just ending. And that's pretty much it. That's GG, I think. Just need a unit to break through. And that will be job done. Well, let's break on through and end the game. As soon as they see these guys charging towards them, they're gonna just run away. Oh, will we actually get a charge? But we will. That's just going to break them immediately. And that's job done. It's a pretty simple battle. Just wanted to make sure that I could, you know, sort out my own losses rather than having the auto-resolve screw me over just because there's walls. We still lost quite a few men, but not too many that we aren't just going to replenish in one turn. Beauty of the Wood Elves. As soon as you get like one waystone in a province, your entire army is just replenished in one turn. So Strathleith probably will level up from that, which would be good. We could raise and colonize actually for 10,000. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Since we have two armies, I think we can afford to like have Strathleith just jump in there and, you know, colonize it again. Cool. We'll go for the Nature's Salve again on Strathleith, and I'm going to keep up with that on pretty much all of my new armies. Going to get the Tempered Rigger there for the Branch Wraith, which gives him 67 melee attack and 55 melee defense, which is pretty damn good. We'll get the S-Ray Lookout, and we'll get the Waystone as well. So Dulas has leveled up as well. I should probably get his training up actually, so that we can increase the experience of these units faster. But we may as well get Harkon the Sunderer. We have the Amber to do so. Merrickvar. A pretty bad spot actually. They've recolonized Frank Hills, or did we not take Frank Hills? I don't know. But either way, we're going to continue to move through here and take Mount Squighorn. And then we'll have to move down. Not sure if there's any settlements here. I think they might be green-skinned, but either way, that'll do for now. Made some money at the end of this turn, which is always good. We'll check our diplomacy. with the Wood Elves
What do you
here.
need?
We're still
The
improving
works of
relation
Argwylon
with
welcome you.
Torgavan, but they're not wanting that trade agreement. So we'll just move on to the next turn. And the Empire's gone ahead and taken Null now, haven't they? That's not too much of an issue as long as the public order doesn't boil over in any of my settlements. We've had Assault Garrison at Karakangazar, but I don't feel like they're going to attack it. I think the Dwarves are a little bit more worried about getting their homeland back. Like, that grudge must cause the AI to, like, charge back to Karakakarak. Vampire counts doing their thing. Currently, I think strength rank 1 in the world, which is pretty crazy if you consider all of the New World nations or factions. It is pretty easy to like just pump out armies for the vampires, though they're blimmin' cheap to run and very quick to make. So it's no surprise really that the AI has produced so many men so quickly, especially with the raise army mechanic. Right, now the Red Horn tribe's just going to run around and cause corruption, I think. Welcome to stream, everyone. Thanks all for sticking around and watching, and of course those of you watching the VOD, much appreciated. Clan Skyra is pretty strong. Hopefully they're at war with the Dwarves, because that will help me destroy them much quicker. Hostile hero activity, and our technology was researched. The enemy siege holdout time has been reduced. We have the Lichbone Pendant mission failed here, out of season. And we have the disappeared at Grimhold, which is okay. Right, so Stresslathe, not quite 1 turn replenishment, but 2 turn replenishment. Mount Squighorn's going to be a pretty simple victory for Durthu, so we'll just quickly do that. And honestly, for the amount it costs to colonize, I might just sack and occupy. Oh, never mind. I can't occupy this turn. Oh well. I think we're going to finish off with Nature's Quiver. Was that what we were going to do? Or were we going to go down this tree now? I'm not entirely sure. I do want to get Nature's Salve on Durthu as well. But I feel like getting Violent Delights and getting his weapon strength on the go, it's a pretty decent idea. Like, Durthu's weapon strength is pretty insane once he's maxed out. Ah, we can work on Ereth Kael, the Pale Queen, which will give us the plus 20% casualty replenishment rate for all forces, which is pretty damn spectacular. And that's going to be the time after we've done that where our units will replenish in 1 turn. It's going to be pretty damn mental. So waystones everywhere until I know otherwise. Beastmen are a nightmare. Damaged building still at Barak Var. I guess we may as well just repair it, just so that it's not like causing negative public order here. At Argwylon, we can upgrade to the Great Hall. Well, that's good, we can do that. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Currently kind of living life on the edge with the deficit, but what we could do is could have probably had Strasslaith occupy that other settlement. I didn't think about that, because he would have still got the replenishment. Thank you, Frank. Off now. Keep up the good work. I will do. Okay, so nothing much happening. Carrick Ziflin declared war on the Crooked Moon. That's interesting. Uberheim's coming back at us, or the Beastmen are coming back at us. But this time they have some Gore Herd. Not just Ungor Spearman Herd with poor leadership, they actually have some decent units that aren't just going to run away. They're still not great, so I might still be able to pull this off, but we're going to definitely have to try and do as much damage as we can. Maybe run down the units a bit more this time round. Yeah, just you in the chat now. Right. Let's see what we can do. Reinforcements coming in behind. Guess we destroy that army first then. Start the battle. We will have our unit lock group and engage. Let's just charge down the Ungor Raiders. Those Ungor Spearman Herd pretty much already dead. So that's fine by me. Yeah, the Ungor Spearman Herd there not going to be able to flank us, which is good. Made those units rout already. We're going to the Gore Herd. And they're going to rout. I'm going to do as much damage as I can though. I'm going to try and shoot as many of these Ungor Spearman Herd in the back as they run away. And that was pretty damn quick. Nice. Right, that Lord is now running. We need to sort out our men once again. Okay, let's have the line come up into the forest. We're just going to charge on in because we can. And any archers they have will be charged by my eagles. Cool. These Deepwood Scouts, they do so much damage to these Ungor Raiders.
Awaiting orders.
Oh yeah, the brilliant thing here, these Dryads fighting in the forest will have an insane buff just because they're doing so in the forest, which is really cool.
Your command? Hurry! As you say! Aim! Fire!
Alright. Let's run down the Ungor herd.
Ready! Aim!
Get out the Ghoul herd as well. And that's another Beastman army or two dealt with.
We never miss! Aim! Fire!
Alright, Gore herd with shields. If we do a bit more damage to them, they will rout. So will the Ungor Spearman herd with shields, actually.
Weapons loose!
Make sure to focus those.
Armed and ready! Swift! Ride them down!
Kind of feel like we need the Hawk Riders to charge into the back to do the most damage. But our Deepwood Scouts have actually run out of ammunition, so let's just have them join the fight.
Our bows are yours! We will obey!
They will do a lot of damage themselves, honestly.
Guns for surgery!
They have 40 melee attack and 26 melee defense. Quite a decent amount of weapon strength as well, actually. We did lose one unit of our Dryads.
We stand ready!
Let's bring these Hawk Riders back. Looks like they, for some reason, have renewed their leadership, but it's not going to last too long, as we are going to start running them down. Honestly, it just allowed me to kill more of them. I think is a very good thing. And these Deepwood Scouts are going to have a hell of a lot of kills.
Bows of battle learned! Warriors of Ariel!
And that will have to do. We'll end the battle there for close victory. We lost 175, they lost 791.